Alrighty, hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Naruto. I'm Carson.
And I'm Lindsay.
And we're going to be reacting to Naruto Episode 5, You Failed, Kakashi's Final Decision. Kind of a spoiler, but there you go.
We don't even have to watch it now.
Pretty much, yeah. So what happened last time?
Got introduced to some new character, or I guess that was kind of in the episode before.
That was a while ago.
That was a while ago, never mind. We just watched them back to back, so it seems like it's all just the same thing. Okay, I was saying...
Do you literally not remember
No,
what happened?
I remember, don't even worry. I just don't want to get anyone's name wrong, because I'm really bad at
That's
names.
fine, you just learned them.
So we have our special trio of best friends who all love each other very much. And they got assigned to the most easy teacher in their school training.
It's a school.
So they're just gonna breeze through. They had a test and it was very easy, and you know they're just gonna breeze through the rest of their training.
What are you talking about? Are you serious? So yeah, they got to get the bells.
Yeah,
do you know what's happening?
Yes, I do. I was just joking. No,
they got to get the bells.
Yeah, they have to get the
Naruto got the
bells.
shit kicked out of him because he just wasn't a ninja and tried to just attack, and then we were left off with Kakashi getting like sideswiped by Sasuke's shuriken.
Sasuke just like killed him.
Pretty much.
Like there's, I don't know. I think there was like he just got hit by like knives basically.
Yeah.
Naruto is just like an idiot, and he just got into the air.
Pretty much. Incredible summary. Alrighty. Episode 5, Naruto. Let's go. Here we go.
That was my chance for murder.
He's just so intense.
If it's obvious, don't fall for it, idiot. Gotta be fast.
Gotta go fast. And he's blue.
No, he can't capture my Sasuke. I won't let him. I'm safe. Sakura, behind you. Huh? A ninja must see through deception. Yeah. How am I supposed to do that? Well, I'm sure not falling for any more of his tracks. I fell for it again. Someone there. I think I felt something. What was it? What's going on? Sakura. Sakura. Help me. Please help me.
Yes, I'm sure this is real.
Gotta learn to see through these things. Sounded like Sakura? Shinobi battle skill number 2, the illusion jutsu. It's just simple mind control, not like Sakura and Naruto.
You just
After you get
fell for one of his things.
my Sasuke.
I love the sound effects. Okay. Just a few more seconds.
There's no... A trap.
Why are they like attacking him? Why don't they just try and like snatch the bells?
Because they can't sneak up on him.
Well, I mean that one time Naruto kind of did.
Except he didn't. They explained that that Kakashi planned it
Yeah.
the whole time.
Sasuke, I saw him. He was on the verge of... No! Sasuke, no! You've got to survive, please! Where are you? Huh? Hey, what are those things down there?
Tiger! Fire style! Fireball jutsu! What? Genin can't do fire jutsu. Takes too much chakra. There's no way.
Explosion!
What is that from?
From Konosuba.
Oh, right.
was ninjutsu, the third shinobi battle skill. You have talent, and you were right. You are different from the others, but different isn't always better.
Sensei told us that if we don't get a bell, then we don't get any lunch. But if I eat my lunch now, then there's nothing he can do. It's go time!
Hi there.
Ah! I was just joking, Sensei.
Nice try. He's stronger than I am. I can't get
You're
around
like
that.
12.
Sakura?
I hate her.
And that's my partner. Doesn't leave much time.
Hasn't it already been lunch?
Trying to get one
No.
of those bells?
I thought
A while ago,
it was
I
like
touched
noon.
It was like 10. They had until noon.
That is
Oh,
really
alright.
great. It's almost lunch. There's not really enough time left, so maybe we should just give up and then try again next year.
Just like casual music.
the only one who can destroy that person.
Who? You mean the sensei?
That day, I was crying. It was my...
What?
I am an Avenger. That means I must be stronger than my prey. I need this training. There's no time for setbacks. I'm going to restore my clan and destroy a certain someone. I wasted too much time.
Sasuke.
By the way, about this exercise, I won't send any of you back to the academy.
What? I passed? All I did was faint and fall over. Do you get points for that? Love wins out! Cha-cha-cha!
Yes, all three of you are being dropped from the program. Permanent.
From the program, that means we can never become ninja!
Don't think like ninja. You think like little kids, like brats.
Sasuke!
You think it's all about you.
Go with Sasuke! You can't step on him like he's a bug!
What it means to be a ninja. You think it's a game, huh?
Oh!
Why do you think we put you on squads? Did you consider that question for one moment?
I don't
Never realized what this exercise is all about.
It's
Not
about
even close.
teamwork
What
and
is it
friendship.
I mean, I wanted to ask you about that from the beginning.
You're right.
Use your head. We
You're supposed to know why you picked 3 people. We didn't make the rules.
It's so basic. Teamwork.
Just working together, is that what you mean?
That's what I mean.
What else could he possibly mean?
You. It never even crossed your mind. Sakura, you obsessed about Sasuke, who was gone, while Naruto was right in front of you and you wouldn't lift a finger to help him. Naruto, you do everything on your own. Everything. And you, Sasuke, thought the others were so far beneath you they were worthless. Arrogance. Teamwork is the most essential element. When individuals put themselves above the squad, this can lead to failure and death. For example, Sakura, kill Naruto now or Sasuke dies. That's what happens on a mission.
She like already cuts to her. She already has like a knife in his shoulder or something.
Now I know! I decided I'm gonna have my name engraved on that stone! I'm not gonna live and die for nothing like a dog! I'm gonna be a hero! A hero!
They are a special kind of hero.
Huh? Well?
They're all KIA.
Ooh! That sounds real cool! It means killed in action. They all died. Huh?
Yeah, I knew that. I'm just saying, it's really cool that they gave their lives for us.
Naruto doesn't get any. And if anyone tries to feed him, that person will immediately fail.
But this is just a test, right, guys? Give me the food. It's teamwork. There's so much rice.
This is no big deal. I can go without eating for days, for weeks. Believe it, this is no big deal. No problem.
Here.
How is he supposed to eat that?
Sakura? Okay, thanks. Don't thank me. Just hurry up and eat. But isn't that your lunch? I'm on a diet. I mean, I don't eat as much as Sasuke, so just take it, Naruto.
He's
Because I can't move my hands. You've got to feed me.
Back any minute.
This is one time only.
You passed the test.
You broke the rules. I hope you're ready for the punishment. Any last words?
You said that there were 3 of us. That's what you said, and that's why. Sakura.
All on this squad, and we're all in it together.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Believe it. That's right.
That's your excuse? You pass. A ninja must see through deception. In the ninja world, those who break the rules are scum. That's true. But those who abandon their friends are worse than scum.
He's kind of cool.
Then starts its first mission tomorrow.
Leaves him tied up.
They leave him there. Turns around. You failed again. Once again, you have left your teammate behind.
Alrighty. So, what do you think of this episode?
Pretty decent.
I think a lot more happened this episode than I thought was gonna happen. That you learned about, like, last episode you learned about taijutsu. So there's 3 things. This is actually pretty critical. You should know about this
Okay.
because they explained it well if you read it in the manga, but it doesn't translate as well to the way that they made it in an English dubbed version of the anime. So there's 3 types of, like, fighting styles that ninja can use in this series. There's ninjutsu, which is like the fireball jutsu that he did, or like burrowing underground, or like different elemental type shit, and different like strength enhancing type. Well, actually that's separate. Yeah, forget, not strength enhancing, that's a separate thing. Anyway, so like elemental and like big magical abilities or like crazy shit that they can do. That's ninjutsu. That's utilizing chakra and like changing its form or something, or like emitting it from you and using it to create a certain effect. Then there's genjutsu, and genjutsu is that's when the illusion stuff.
Okay.
So that's an entire school of kind of like ninjutsu chakra control that is meant to put people into a trance. It can cause like hallucinations like Kakashi did. It can do very specific things, which you'll see like a bunch of characters use genjutsu in the future. But there's a lot of various things. Basically, it's deception and like messing with your opponent in a non-physical way, more of a mental tactic of fighting. And then there's taijutsu. So there's ninjutsu, genjutsu, and taijutsu. Taijutsu is literally just martial combat. It's just fighting. That's all it is. So like hand-to-hand stuff, or that's like I was saying, enhancing your strength. Physical attacks using just your body, or ninja tools like the kunai knife that has like that triangular knife, or a shuriken. That's taijutsu. The lines get blurred when they start blending stuff, which you'll see later, but basically that's it. Ninjutsu, genjutsu, taijutsu.
Okay.
So we learned all about that kind of shit. That's pretty interesting. Did you have anything that you wanted to talk about as far as the fight portion of this? Anything that you noticed about, like, or jumped out to you at all? Just like,
well, what's the teacher's name again?
Kakashi.
Kakashi? Well, he's always like, Sasuke was about to use his like fire jutsu, and then he's like, he can't do that. That takes too much chakra. And then he just does it. And I'm guessing that's just because he's from, like, a different, whatever it's
Clan?
clan. Yeah, he's from a different clan, so I don't know, I guess he can do different shit more easily.
But that's...
I'm
that's
sure
all.
they're gonna go more into that later, but it's just, in terms of not about the fight, he doesn't move his mouth at all, which is so funny to me, because especially when it's, like, the side profile, like, yeah, he's wearing, like, a mask, but, like, it's so thin.
Yeah.
It's like, it's literally like skin tight. Like, it doesn't even like come like this over his nose. It's like
yeah.
but he,
so
like,
you should see his mouth under the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are times when you do, but like, yeah, it's really interesting. It makes the dubbing a lot easier because
I was thinking that. I was like, I mean, animating him must have been like so much better than like any other character, but
yeah, they didn't even animate him for, obviously, the Japanese version. They just, like, put his lines on there. But it makes it way better for translation when they're dubbing it in English, because you don't have to match it to mouth flaps. You can just, whatever. Like, you could just have him say whatever he was actually supposed to say.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Like, they mess it up sometimes. Like, in this one, he's like, the illusion technique. And that literally translates. That's what Genjutsu means.
Oh.
Because jutsu just means technique.
Yeah.
So whenever you hear them say technique, that's what they're talking about. And I forget, there's like, it's like a play on words in Japanese, because I'm out of my depth here, but I think it's like, I think genjits, like instead of jutsu, it's jitsu. Genjutsu means reality. So then genjutsu is like dream technique or something. Like it's a really weird play on words the way that they did that. But yeah, so that's really interesting. Yeah. But yeah, I for my last note, I didn't write down many notes for this episode, but Kakashi's seen some shit. He just like goes over this central like war memorial, and he's like, all of my closest friends' names are written on this stone. And
they're just like, cool.
Yeah, well, it just kind of surprises you. It's like, oh shit, like, I don't know. This is a kid's show, and now they're talking about like all these dead fallen heroes.
Yeah.
Like it's like a weird allusion to, I don't know.
I know, I guess it makes sense. Like, it makes sense why he's so like hardcore though, because like, oh, all of my friends are dead now.
Because maybe they weren't strong enough, or maybe they were passed when they weren't supposed to, or
maybe they just didn't work together properly, or
exactly.
They weren't there for each other. He wasn't there for them, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, or maybe he just doesn't want that kind of thing to happen again. So like he doesn't want to see more of his friends, or like have what happened to him, possibly whatever it was, happen to all these kids. Like either save them from it if they're not ready, or like prevent them from getting somebody else killed in the field because you're not prepared, or you think it's a game, like they kind of did. So other than that, is there anything that you wanted to add?
No, not really.
Incredible reaction, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye. Check out our other reactions. See you later.